everybody, this is President Becca of TCGSO, and I'm here with probably our busiest staff member, Matt. This is our vice president, our assistant conductor, our co-artistic director, and he's also one of our in-house arrangers for our spring concert. Matt, are you trying to collect titles like Pokemon Gym badges?
Is that why you're wearing that shirt?
I may have worn that for the joke. Can you tell us more about your musical background and where you're from and what else you do?
So, I am originally from New York City, grew up there for 15 years, moved to Wisconsin, Green Bay, college in Milwaukee, grad school here in Minneapolis at the U, go Gophers, and I've been living here ever since. And musical background, well, I'm a percussionist. I have a master's degree in percussion. That's most of it. Most of my career has come from percussion. Arranging, I do a lot of VGM on the marimba around town. Marimba Matt is kind of my persona that I perform as. Yeah, a lot of percussion, a lot of arranging. I compose some original stuff as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Now, Matt arranged several pieces for this concert. Let's see if I can get them all.
Okay.
A mini Tears of the Kingdom suite, which includes Colgera Battle, Reaching for Her Hand, Demon Dragon Battle?
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Okay. Lace and Fury Green.
Yes.
5 pieces.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about each of those, and did you try to match the song like note for note, or kind of put your own spin on it?
Yeah, so for the Tears of the Kingdom music, we had gotten an arrangement from our friend Joe DeFiore. He did the main theme from Tears of the Kingdom, and Tears of the Kingdom has a phenomenal soundtrack. Great soundtrack, and I really wanted to program this for our sequels concert. So I did some more Tears of the Kingdom stuff and made a little mini suite. And for all 3 of the tunes that I arranged, yeah, they're more like a note for note, I guess, if you want to put a title on it.
Lace, where did Lace
Oh,
come
Lace. Lace was a co-arrangement with our other friend, Stephen Higbee. He did a couple of Silksong tunes for Ocarina Octet, I think it was. Sorry, Stephen, if I got it wrong. So I approached Stephen when I was on tour, actually. And I texted him and was like, hey, do you have any pieces we could potentially reorchestrate? So he gave me Lace, and I reorchestrated it for string chamber ensemble. String orchestra, I should say. Yeah. And then Fury Green, yeah. I'm a big Metroid fan, so I really wanted to program a Metroid sequel tune. So Fury Green, Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime 4 hadn't even come out yet, actually, when I started arranging Fury Green.
And it was titled the wrong thing.
And it was titled the wrong thing, because we didn't know what the actual title was. I just called it the Metroid Prime 4 main theme. It was not the main theme. It was not. It was something totally different. So I started working on that on tour. All these I was doing on tour, actually. But Fury Green I started in the later half of it. And then then finished it. And then Metroid Prime 4 came out whenever it came out. Learned the name of the tune. Yeah, December. Yeah, December. Yeah, because I was in Luxembourg when it came out. I had to wait longer. I couldn't play it. And the game came out. Learned the name of the tune. Changed the sheet music to match the name of the tune and the composers. And so I love Metroid, and it was a great tune.
How did you choose which pieces to arrange?
Games that I like, pretty much. And that matched the theme of sequels that we're doing. Yeah, so I mentioned Tears of the Kingdom already. I mean, the Colgera Battle theme, I think, is one of the coolest.
So good.
I think is one of the coolest battle themes ever. And then the Reaching for Her Hand is just super. I hate to use the word epic because I feel like it's been so overused the past 20 years, but it's a pretty epic ending for a game, honestly. So it has, let alone a symphonic suite of sorts. And Demon Dragon Battle, I think, is just a wonderful, also just really ethereal, super powerful piece of music as well. And that one, while it is note for note, that one I did have a lot of fun kind of changing the instrumentation. Fury Green I picked because it was the only tune from Metroid Prime 4 that I knew of, and it was a new game coming out, and again, Metroid fan, wanted to give Metroid some love. And then Lace because Steven had it. And also, I think it's like the most popular Silksong tune also. It's like the most recognizable one. It was the theme at the Game Awards for Hollow Knight for Silksong was Lace. So that kind of speaks volumes on the impact of that piece.
Okay, last year you arranged a couple pieces for us, including an amazing Skyrim piece. But before arranging for TCGSO, did you have any experience arranging for a full orchestra?
Yes. I composed an original tune back in 2018 for my friend Andy. So yes.
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 What were some of the challenges you faced in arranging all 5 of these pieces?
I'm doing too much. It was a lot.
He was on tour with the Avatar concert.
Yeah, I was with
living
Avatar.
on a bus.
So, doing 5 tunes while you're on the road, I don't really recommend that. It was a lot, and I think there were definitely a lot of things that did slip through the cracks that I had to go back and fix, like during the engraving and editing process, because there's just I have to do so much.
What is one moment that you look forward to every time you hear it?
Ooh, what's one moment I look forward to? I mean, I just really like playing the Colgera battle because it's just super intense, and I've really liked that piece for a long time. Like even before we had decided on this theme with this repertoire, I was like thinking about doing the Colgera battle theme.
Good.
And then when we did decide it and all the repertoire was finalized, I was just like daydreaming literally for months about having the group play that. So that one I think is I just really like it, especially the part that goes yeah, that part's cool. I really like that part.
That was great content. So we recently put out a call for arrangers for our next concert cycle and for future concerts. What advice would you give to someone who wants to arrange for our group?
For our group, well, the first step is to contact us, because if you don't contact us, we're not going to know that you exist. So email us, officers@tcgso.org.
Yep.
That's the first step. We can't guarantee that we would give you a spot to arrange, because we do have many people interested, and we have a little bit of a backlog of some arrangers who want to arrange for future concerts. But if you are interested in arranging, email us. And if you have no experience arranging for full orchestra whatsoever, that's totally fine. I would say you should still try to do it, and then email officers@tcgso.org and say, hey, I have an arrangement. I've never arranged for orchestra before. Could you have your team take a look at it? We have a very talented score review team that I'm sure would love to look at any pieces that anyone has and offer constructive feedback on how to make scores clearer, or even just arrangements better, I guess, for lack of a better word, better. But the first step is emailing and just trying to do it, because if you don't do it, you will never get better. And that's the wonderful thing about the arts, right? You have to fail multiple times to finally get a good product. So don't be afraid to fail.
Rapid fire. Describe arranging in 3 words.
A lot work. Lots of work. There we go.
Okay, favorite champion in Tears of the Kingdom.
Riju.
Favorite Pokemon?
Yes. Well, there you go. That was not planned, by the way, just saying. I did not know what these questions were until just now.
I just made that one up, actually.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, you can hear Matt's many arrangements exclusively here at Edison High School on May 8th at our concert, and we'll see you there.
Yes.